Welcome back to the channel. It's Gas and McNasty here. We're going to be playing Brotato, and we're going to be doing a loud character run. It's 30% more damage. You have 50% more enemies, but every round it adds -3 harvesting. So you lose materials, and if you don't counteract that, then it stacks and stacks, and then you're not able to invest as much in the shop as you normally would. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. I think we'll do a slingshot run. That'd be cool. We'll do that and hop on the first difficulty there. I like the slingshot a lot because it bounces between enemies, and there are perks in the game that will allow you to add more bounces. So you have 6 of these going and they're bouncing multiple times. It gets kind of crazy. All right, let's take speed for now so we can move a little quicker. Let's reroll. Definitely want another slingshot. Attack speed's awesome. And let's go to wave 2. Pretty simple stuff so far. We did lose 6 materials because we have -6 harvesting, so occasionally we're going to have to choose harvesting just so we don't lose as much. Let's go with attack speed. A free reroll is awesome. It's not free right yet, but 38, and we'll go ahead and utilize it. We will save this here because we want the range damage, because our weapon is 80% range damage, so don't want to combine just yet. So let's go ahead and go to the next wave. And for those of you that might not know, if you miss any materials in one wave, they will show up in the next wave as double for the first ones that you actually get. Alright. Not too shabby. We'll definitely take the range damage here. Armor's always nice to have. 12% less damage taken is awesome. We will definitely want to get another weapon, more range damage, and we'll do the HP and re-roll just to see what we get. Awesome, got another slingshot. I do enjoy the damage increase, but the extra 50% enemies, it can be hard to deal with if you don't build your build the way that is the most efficient. Alright. Say harvesting is still stacking negatively, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and counteract that once. And let's re-roll here. Let's go ahead and get some more armor. Let's re-roll here. Oh man, that's perfect. We definitely want to get both of these. Nice, we got kind of lucky there. Let's see, this one bounces 3 times. So the higher up, the legendary one, the red one, actually bounced 4 times. But there is a perk you can purchase too that helps with that. Oh yeah, we got really lucky with those weapon drops, so I'm definitely happy with that. Alright, we're gonna take the HP because we need to stack that up a little bit. Gonna upgrade one of our slingshots. Yeah, so basically that's... the more bounces we get, the more damage that we're outputting, so... definitely want to utilize that as much as possible. We're not a fan of those. Alright. That there. Let's reroll one more time. Now typically I'll pick this up, but because just having extra turret damage on the field when you kill a tree is beneficial, I think, but we're gonna skip out on it this time. Gonna save our materials. Now I do believe lifesteal works for the ricocheted slingshot projectiles. So if you get a lot of lifesteal with this build, then you're gonna recover fairly quickly. We want this loot goblin here. Alright, that was a very good wave. Alright, we'll definitely take that. Picking up a crate's just going to give us more materials. That's awesome. Let's actually start to get a little lifesteal. Range damage, for sure. Let's take this one too. Well, no, we don't want to keep stacking negative harvest. But we do need lifesteal. Why not? Alright, we'll take the range damage there. We'll take the speed. This will give us 30 when we pick up a crate, so that's good. This is cool, but the -10 speed, I don't know. Let's test it out and see if we can get lucky with speed. Alright, let's see. Okay, we are attacking very quickly. Nothing's able to get to us, really. But that does not make for very entertaining gameplay. So I'm gonna move around, get my materials up. Don't want to miss out on any of that. The only thing about that is when you're running away from stuff, you really don't have time to stop to utilize that. So that may have been a mistake, but we'll see at the end of the run. Definitely don't like the negative speed, so. More range damage. Let's go ahead and re-roll here. Perfect. We're going to get a purple one. And another blue one. That's 2 more bounces with our attack, so that's awesome. I'm going to re-roll. One more time. I was really hoping for some speed, so. But I'll take this instead. We're going to have our first red one. Which has 4 bounces. So that's awesome. It does attack fairly quick, so I'll pick up all this material. We had over 80 double material that we missed from last round, so definitely want to pick those up. He walked right in front of me. Here's the loot alien. Played Diablo so much, I'm conditioned to say loot goblin, so. Oh, we have 2 of them, so picked up 30 materials. So those 2 perks that we got already paid for themselves pretty much. Awesome. Well, we skimped out on this one before, but I guess the game is forcing us to take it. We want the range damage. Yeah, we'll take that. Actually, let's do lifesteal on this one. Attack speed's good. I always like to get that. We'll take the coupon. And it's a reroll. More trees, so that'll utilize this right here. Range damage. Attack speed's good. Definitely want that. Let's get another purple one here. We want the speed. Yeah, it's getting costly to reroll, so. I think when we go to play another character on our next video, it's going to feel like there's way less enemies to kill because it is flooding the screen currently. So it'll take some adjusting to get used to. I mean, it won't be more difficult, I don't think, but definitely will be an adjustment. The attack speed is very beneficial when we're standing still. But we need to pick these up because I want to be able to use them in the shop. That's hurting us a little bit. Well, we got something to negate it a little bit. We got 8, so that'll put us at -9. Let's see. Our weapon is 80% range damage, but the damage does help. So we're going to take this. Definitely going to take the attack speed. I always get the landmine when it pops up. It's just extra free damage. We definitely want, well, trying to be faster, but the range damage would help. All right. Okay, so you can only have 3 of these. There we go. Let's upgrade this one to a red one. Oof, I about recycled. That would have been terrible. Get this one here. Go ahead and combine this one. We'll take the range damage. Definitely want that. We'll take the attack speed and range. Alright, let's rerolls are getting a little costly. Let's go ahead and go to the next wave. Slow as molasses. Can't stand it. I do believe there is a character that you can't shoot while you're moving. I don't remember which one that is. I forgot about our turrets coming up when we take out the trees. We'll take some more landmines. Alright. so we got crit chance, HP, or range damage. I think I'm gonna go with the range damage. Yeah. I'm gonna take the speed. I'm gonna take the crit chance. Combine this one so we can pick. Get off the screen there. We could use some more HP. It's not a bad one to get. Let's reroll here. More HP. We'll negate some of that negative harvesting there. Take the armor and range damage. Alright. So far, so good. On to wave 11. Now, if you guys have any tips for me, leave them in the comments. Anything that you think I should be doing better or approaching the game differently, just let me know. I'm definitely open to all criticism. Or if there's a specific game that you want me to try out, close to this genre as we can be, I'll definitely do my best. Let's recycle that. Let's take the attack speed. Let's take the damage. Definitely want some more HP, so that's good. This one's solid. Go ahead and combine this here. Jeez. I want the range damage, I really do. But we've got to focus on getting that speed back up, so not gonna do it. Reroll one more time. Awesome. We're gonna combine this, have our third red one. You know what's dumb? I should have bought this first. I would have saved myself some materials, but it is what it is. Crit chance is only at 6. We'll take this. Alright, next wave. It's just bouncing all over the place when we're standing still. So many slingshots. Alright, we're gonna take that damage. I don't think the special enemies will be too difficult on the next one, so we'll go ahead and take that. Definitely want more trees. Lifesteal for sure. Okay, this is super solid. Damage, range, and range damage. Let's see what we got. We got 52, 42, and 38. Okay. Oh, 38. I was thinking it was 48. I was like, wow, how'd it go down? That's just me being dumb. Armor and dodge. Why not? Where's the speed buffs at, guys? Alright, we're definitely going to take the 10% crit chance. That's awesome. Another purple weapon. Range damage. We'll save some materials. Oh yeah, these special enemies stood no chance. So outside of not having as much speed as I normally like to have, I think we've got a pretty solid build so far. Alright, we'll take... Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, I want more HP, but I'm gonna re-roll until we get speed. It's some sort of speed. I gotta have it. Boom. Oh man, that makes me feel better. Definitely taking this one. This is one of my favorite ones. It's just straight damage, and you get armor. As long as you don't get hit 10 times in a wave, these still have a damage boost. So we're going to take all three of these. Trees, Slingshot, the Triangle of Power. Let's see. Yeah, definitely want that. Going to combine these for our 4th level 4 Slingshot. I do want a little bit more HP, but I don't know. 76 is a decent amount. I might save. Yeah, I'm going to lock this for the next round. That way, maybe we can get a little bit more HP. Dang, we're hitting for 70 and 140 crits, so definitely have enough damage right now. I play this game so much that sometimes I hear this music just in my mind. If any of you guys played Super Smash Bros. Melee, you've played on the level Dreamland, you've probably already experienced exactly what I'm going through. Alright, perfect. We wanted more HP before we capped out, so that's perfect. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get that. We're gonna be hitting like crazy. I don't want to lose range damage. Yes to that. This one's cool. I'll take that because picking up our materials instantly is kind of awesome. Reroll here. We're not going to recover from the negative harvesting, so we're going to go ahead and take this for the lifesteal. I said we're not going to recover from the harvesting, but it's literally right there in front of my face. All right, we're taking that. And it stood no chance whatsoever. Yeah, I think it was really smart to get the crate upgrade to where every time we pick up a crate, we got 3 of them, so it gives us 45 extra materials. I think that's giving us quite a big boost. 100% taking this for the speed and armor, damage, and HP. Well, we're capped out, but still. Definitely want the speed. I almost immediately clicked the life steal, which is good, but let's go fast. None of that was solid. We're going to take this for sure. Attack speed, crit chance, and range. That's not good. I'm capped out. Take the range. We're almost done. We're not going to waste the materials on that. We're going to lock this in case we get a blue or a purple one. We can upgrade. We're going to take the range and attack speed. We are also taking this for the range, damage, and crit chance. Yeah. Fingers crossed that we can find a purple or a blue slingshot so we can add. I would love to have all 6 weapons red, but that rarely happens with Brotato. Get out of here, nerds. Let's see how fast we can attack here. See, they can't even get us. Even with their rush attack, they can't even get to us. These materials before we end the round. Get as much as we can anyways. Perfect. There we go. We don't have elemental damage really, so recycle that. We're gonna recycle that too because we're already in negative lux and the run's almost over. See, we're already taking 35%, so we're gonna do life steal, keep our HP up. We'll do the attack speed and range. Come on, wave 17. This should have been given to us way earlier. Oh, this one's cool. We can start burning our enemies for... Dang, that's a lot. I didn't realize we had 13 elemental damage. Wonder where that's coming from. Okay. That's one of them. Okay, and that's the other. Okay, that makes sense now. So we're going to be burning these enemies, and they're going to be taking 72. Yeah. They're taking 72 damage. Yeah, that's definitely something. Give me this. Definitely want the life steal. Want more trees for more turrets. I don't think we're gonna get another slingshot, guys. All right. Jeez. We are straight demolishing. Previously I ran this character and I made some poor choices. For some reason I went with a rock build and I was attacking super slow. I was moving slower. There's more enemies, and I had to compensate for the lack of harvesting, so I ended up dying. So you guys don't get to see those failures, only the cool runs that I do. We don't want that. We'll take, well, no, we don't need HP. We'll recycle that. Recycle that as well. We got enough speed, so we'll do range damage. Recycle. Take more damage. It'd be cool if we had piercing, but we don't. Take more damage here. Okay, we got enough armor. Take the attack speed. Come on, man. Give me... Yeah, we'll take more lifesteal. Give me a slingshot. I don't think it's happening. Attack speed and lifesteal. We're taking that and that. And we're going to lock this here for the range damage. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to keep our speed. Alright, we got 3 more waves, everybody. What is our attack speed standing still? 155. That's awesome. We are untouchable. You know what? For this one, I'm gonna just stand right in the middle and see how much materials that we miss out on for the next wave. So if you see in the top left, the bag is showing how much double material is still left. Well, I don't know why it's not going down. Okay, I guess there can only be so much on the screen. Alright, so I lied. We weren't standing there. We need to get this material. That's weird why it was standing the same, because we were killing stuff. We don't really need pickup range. We're almost through, so we're going to save this. That would be dumb, since we're capped. Definitely taking this here. No, I saved this for nothing. You know what? Get out of here, man. It's over. Take the speed. I mean, luck's cool, but we don't need it for 2 more waves. Luck only gives you better drops in the shop and more healing items and more crates sometimes. That would have been nice to have early on in the run. Alright, we're going to take the range damage. This will be good. This will make sure that we do not die from the boss. Yeah, we'll lock this. So I'm actively trying to run into the enemies to see how fast we heal up. Alright. 58, 60. Okay. So we heal up fairly quick with the life steal, but not enough to be, like, unstoppable. We still have to be a little cautious. Dang, we got 4 crates there. The burning spreads to another enemy. We're going to take that. That's awesome. Alright, we are dealing elemental damage with our attacks now. So if they take 10% more damage, and that is beneficial. Don't need this. I mean, that's nothing really that great. We're gonna take the damage here. We're gonna take the speed, crit chance here. Nothing's okay. You're gonna give this to me on my last wave? Come on, man. What are you doing, Brotato? I don't know if that's a little nickname we have for our son. We call him a little Brotato. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna take this damage. I know we're losing out on armor, but that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Attack speed. I don't feel like we're gonna get hit this next run. Alright, just to make up for it, we got one. Alright, let's see. See if we're melting this boss. Okay, yeah, we are. But losing that armor was significant, so. Come back here. Get over here. Win a run with Loud. That was really quick to kill that boss. I think we did it in under 15 seconds, which is awesome. We unlock Rip and Tear with 20% chance to explode. Okay. That would be cool to do with like an engineering build with turrets. Exploding turrets. So we'd have a lot of explosions. So if you guys made it this far with me, just know that you are greatly appreciated. You do me a huge favor if you could like the video, subscribe, because if you enjoyed this video, then there's going to be plenty more of this to come in the future. And share the video if you want. I mean, all this stuff helps the channel out more than you know, and I would love to grow our community together and share our gaming experiences to a broader audience if we can. But until next time, hope you guys have a good one. Take it easy.